Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I have a question for you. Would you like me to make a schedule at the beginning of the week and explain it on Monday if I have internet on Monday? Would you like me to use the first video of the week as a bit of a what I'm going to do this week or what I'm going to be talking about this week schedule kind of thing? The reason why I asked this is because it gives me a little bit of an insight as to what the viewer wants and what the viewer likes to see. I also really like to engage into conversations with people, although not a lot of people do that. Unfortunately, there are quite a few people who have sent me emails and I do reply to them, but I never get a reply back, I guess. Especially when I ask questions in them, I don't tend to get replies, and I'm not 100% sure if my email gets into the spam box or something, but yeah, it's just it's a bit unfortunate. But I do reply to at least as many emails as I can. Every once in a while one slips through, but yeah, it's not something I do on purpose. It just, yeah, I do tend to get a lot of emails, and some of them are weird. Like, there was this one person who asked, "Hello, Positively Radiant, can we talk?" And I replied and said, "Yeah, sure. What do you want to talk about?" Well, it was a scammer, to say the least. Something about an inheritance from somebody whom I have never met. Family-wise, nobody basically knows that I exist. There is a debate going between my parents whether or not my actual birth father knows whether or not I exist. Both my mom and my dad have told me lies. I recently got my dad in a lie because he used to tell me that my birth father would ask for money, or that he would come around while he was still in the Netherlands. He is American, but that he would come around, ask if he could do chores for money and stuff like that, and that he wanted to see me and things like that. But recently he said he's never been here, and I don't know, maybe it's his age, maybe he forgot. I don't think so. But yes, I've got both of them in many different kind of lies, so there's that. But yeah, from my dad's side, nobody knows that I exist. From my stepdad's side, there is nobody left to inherit anything from. I don't really know anybody close because they've mostly died. They were all pretty old. My dad's in his 70s. He's like, I believe he's 74 now. Yeah, I know. I should know the exact age of my dad, but apparently there was 1 year where I even didn't know my own age. So there was that. But yeah, when I was 27, I thought I was 28. Somebody pointed me out to that, and I was like, wait, no. I actually had to watch the calendar, look at the calendar to see it. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, about that schedule, it just gives me a little bit of a head start to write things down and stuff, to talk to you, and so you know what's coming when it comes to schedule anyway. So you know what I'm gonna be talking about that week, or if you don't like that subject, you can leave me a comment and tell me, well, maybe you should talk about this instead, or you know, things like that. I mean, I do feel a little sad that I don't get that many comments on my videos, not because I care about the comments in a YouTube manner, but because I like talking to people. I like replying, and I do have sometimes where I have awkward replies, and I am very well aware of that because sometimes I just don't always know how to answer. Yeah, it's difficult for me, especially when I need to explain something like right now. It's really difficult for me. So I do like it. I really like talking to people. It just, I can get pretty awkward or weird. Again, it's not something I'm trying to do. It's just something that happens. But yeah, there's that. So yeah. I haven't gotten a lot of emails recently. The ones that I did get were either not something I really want to reply to in a video, or that was just personal. Except for one person who asked me, why do you like that hair color so much? Well, I have replied to this in the past. It just feels more like me. My natural hair color, I know I have speaking difficulty right now, my throat hurts, but okay. My natural hair color doesn't suit me. It is a dark, dirty blonde, and it looks awful on me. And this color just feels more natural to me. It feels better. It's a dark red, though right now I suppose it looks a little dark brown. But yeah, it is a dark red. Though I do have outgrow, as you can see. It's I need to re-dye my hair, and it's not that I'm lazy. It's just that the dye that I use is very pigmented. Let's call it that. The moment it comes in contact, even with the walls, it's pretty difficult to clean up, and so it's not really something I'm as happy to do. And I'm gonna go to the hair salon soon when I have time. Unfortunately, I don't have as many minutes or hours in a day as I would like for myself. So yeah, but across my mom's place, I believe there's a hair salon. So I think that the next time I'm gonna go to my mom, I'm gonna see what they ask for dyeing. It shouldn't be too much, and of course if they dye with my preferred brand, because the usual hair salon brand is damaging to the hair, and the brand that I use is usually Manic Panic or Arctic Fox. Sorry, I'm having difficulty speaking. But yeah, they are vegan brands. They are better for nature, and they dye my hair better, I found. So yeah, there's that. Box dye never gets the color that I want. The reds that I've tried in box color, all of them that are close to the color that I want, never give me the result I want. But I do use them as a base. So I dye my hair with a box color, and then I use a conditioner that has the vegan dye mixed into it, just to touch up on the color, and that usually does give me the color that I want. But yeah, just 10 minutes letting it sit, the conditioner I mean, with the added hair dye, and then my hair is the color that I want. But if I use the color that I want, the Manic Panic hair dye without the conditioner, and I have to leave it in for an hour or something, it just gets everywhere. But diluted with the conditioner, it works just as well. That's one. You basically make more dye, but it just feels better. It's just easier to go shower and to put it in your hair, leave it in for a few minutes. I usually leave it in 5 to 10 minutes, depending on whether or not I'm patient that day, and then it just comes out perfect. Please do mind if you do this yourself, just know that your hands will be dyed for a few days. They will be red, or whatever color you will be using. You can try to use gloves, but as it's on your head and the water will bring it down, you will get red or whatever color here as well throughout your chest. Yeah. I could be doing something wrong. It's entirely possible, so don't take my word for it, just look it up. But yeah. Either way, I'm gonna leave it at this for this video because I am still having issues speaking. Feels like I have a knob in my throat or something. Hopefully it's not another infection, that would suck. Anyway, have a good night, have a good morning, have a good day, and have a good evening. I love you no matter what, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.